Hey guys, welcome back to Milo Gains Crypto. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe and like if you have not already. Really appreciate your support. But let's dive into GST today. So I want to talk about GST, a 25-cent price prediction, if it is possible, an estimate of when that could happen and what would be necessary for that. But first, I want to give a brief explanation of GST, that this token has an unlimited supply and the supply increases whenever users on STEPN earn it. So it's inflationary. There's a couple burning mechanisms within the game that could eliminate the total GST, but overall GST is inflationary and the supply has slowly been increasing since its beginning, or rapidly increasing depending on how you look at it. So I want to first dive into kind of a recap on GST's history. So I want to show kind of two main points to begin with. That GST's previous all-time high, even though right here it's showing $7.80 on April 28th, 2022. It did, where are we at? It did wick up to $9 that day, but I've looked it up for it's on the CSV on CoinMarketCap, and it is $8.51. So we're just going to go with $8.51 as its price all-time high. That was April 28th of 2022. But its market cap all-time high was $154 million. And something that I had never noticed before when looking at these charts is this was actually May 22nd, 2022. About a month after its all-time high price, it hit its all-time high market cap. So, that had me wondering, why did it not have its all-time high with a market cap as its all-time high? And I found the numbers, and let's break this down, and then, we'll talk more about this 25 cents. Is it reasonable? Can it happen? So first of all, let's talk about the all-time high market cap. And again, this happened on May 22nd of 2022. So it's about 154 million. However, the price that day for the all-time high market cap was $2.95, and its supply was 52 million. And this is going to explain a lot right here. Compared to the all-time high price day, which was April 28th, 2022 at $8.50, the market cap was $28 million total, over $100 million less than the market cap of the all-time high on May 22nd. And that's because its supply that day was significantly lower at 3,300,000 total GST compared to 52 million. And this is why, because of the supply and the demand, it spiked way higher, $6 higher than the price of the market cap all-time high. So now, what do we make of trying to now see if a 25-cent GST price is possible? Well, first of all, you need to understand that the supply today is nowhere close to what it was in 2022. The supply today is 1,270 million. So let's just say 1.3 billion today. And that's a lot. And for further context, I wanted to get the recent high of this year. This, I think it happened a month ago in March 5th. The market cap reached up to 110 million. And that price that day wicked up to 14 cents. Now, let me first say something. That market cap hitting 110 million is really impressive in this bear into potential bull market transition. Maybe we're already in the bull completely. Because the all-time high market cap was 154 million 2 years ago. So already market cap wise, we're like 40 million shy, or we were 40 million shy back in March. But we're only able to get to 14 cents that day because the supply was 790 million. So again, when you have way more supply, it takes way more money to get prices to go up, right? Just to 14 cents. Now, it being about a month and a half since March 5th, right? Today is April 20th, I believe. I think it's April 20th. Let me check. Yeah, April 20th. It went from 800 million GST, let's say, and this is all in Solana, to almost 1.3 billion. So that's a 500 million increase in GST in just a month and a half. So GST, it is, man, this token can get produced so easily, especially as more attention comes to STEPN, more users, or investors feeling safer to invest in STEPN and to move, getting better endorsements from Adidas. And I think it's great that STEPN gets more users, but STEPN users, first timers, are often going to earn GST first because it's the lowest barrier to entry. And I think that's why that supply is going up. All right, let's try to bring this all full circle to this 25-cent price. Can it happen? In my estimation, it is certainly possible. But guys, let's say we hit 25 cents today with this supply. We saw just, some crazy volatility. Some investors came in to get it up to a quarter. This market cap would have to shatter the all-time high market cap to hit $317 million, right? So that's not quite a 3x for 154 million, but over $200 million to break that all-time high just to get it to a quarter. Now you're like, well, hey, maybe like we could have, we don't need 25 cents now. We could wait for later and do a little cash out at a quarter sometime down the line. That is definitely a good strategy, but just keep in mind this supply of GST is rapidly growing, right? Let's check here. About a month and a half ago from March 5th, the supply was at about 800 million. It's already at 1.3 billion, right? 500 million GST created from movers and earners, and and factor in some burning. So it's probably been even much more GST created in the past month and a half because those have been burning it, have been in order to level up their shoes and also do some other in-game mechanics. So here's I offered a little bit of scaling for some increase of supply, and then at that point, what does our market cap have to be? So with a $1.5 billion or 1.5 billion total supply of GST, it's going to get to 375 million. 1.75 billion supply of GST, $437 million for a market cap, and then 2 billion supply for GST. We now need a $500 million market cap, right? We're just about we're just under a 5x, right, from previous all-time high market cap. And then 2.25 billion GST. It's going to take us to just over $550 million market cap. 2.5 billion GST in circulation. We're now at $625 million market cap. And then 2.75 billion GST. We're now at $687 million market cap. And then lastly, at least for this video, I just kind of capped it at 3 billion GST supply. We would need a $750 million market cap. Depending on how long this bull run lasts and how many users are jumping on STEPN, honestly, you guys, I don't know how to confidently scale how much supply there's going to be total, when it could be exponential, right? People can hop on to, you can get more users in one month and all the users, jumping on the past 6 months. It could happen just like that, so easy, and everyone doing GST first. But just be realistic, right? Can the 25 cents happen? I think it's possible. I don't think this market cap price range is unreasonable. It's just whether or not this supply becomes a runaway train, and we're looking at 5 billion plus of GST supply, which at that point we're gonna need a lot of market cap money. But who knows? Looks like Solana's ecosystem is doing great. People are liking the Solana chain to choose STEPN on. So this GST SOL token may have some favorability for it in the future. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Again, appreciate your guys' viewership. Thank you guys for your comments, your feedback. It's a fun little community we're building. And again, if you can give a like on the channel to support, I'd really appreciate that. All that said, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. This is just me sharing my thoughts, my opinions after what I've taken a look at. But yes, please make sure you're doing your due diligence to make the best decision for yourself.